Botafogo preparing to celebrate. They are potentially 90 minutes away from promotion. They just need a single point. It would be, no question, the biggest point of this campaign. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. Botafogo come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
No way through. And the finish! And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's got away. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that. He deserves it. He's got to be one of the most exciting players of his generation. What a talent.
Okay, interesting. Real chance! Fluminense have their second corner now. And he has kept it out somehow.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Has a look and plays it forward. He has found the way through. Tries a shot! Goal! Botafogo! And look who it is. He leads the way. He leads the way again. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Lampard. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He's beaten the last man. Well, what's he giving here? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
He's shaping up to have a crack. Messi! Corner number 3 coming up. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Fluminense get their 4th corner. In for a header! Botafogo are looking to go forward now. Cafu. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Foden. And here's Abraham. Zico. Now it's Del Piero. McAllister. And here's Abraham. Spread out to the left. Deflected behind for a corner kick. They're up to 5 corners now. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a sharp pass. Caicedo. And here's Foden. Back into the middle. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. It's bounced back off the post. And one more try. He has done it. Fluminense are back on level terms. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Now it's McAllister. He's in, surely! Now he's got the shot away! Goal! Fluminense! And the comeback is complete!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Foden. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Cafu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Foden. It's a throw-in. Another throw-in. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now it's Del Piero. Pinches it off him. Del Piero was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Del Piero, played back in. Climbs up big! And for a moment, time stood still.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's there to clear it, showing good feet. And it's Vieira. Engages and forces him off the ball. That has been slung wide. Roberto Carlos delivers. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Van Dijk. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Alexander-Arnold gets his pass away. Swept in.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
In with the challenge. Now it's Saka. He's found the way. Saka! And that is wildly off target.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Botafogo needing a change of fortune here. Now it's Saka. Del Piero. And he's being shifted off it. Played out to the right. He's shifting through the gears here. Valverde! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Fluminense were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Lampard. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Botafogo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Valverde. Ball swung in. Shapes to shoot! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the...
Gets his head to it! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Robertson. That is good alertness. Foden proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Now that's well seen too. Vieira. And it's Zico. That has not gone well. Out to the right. Messi. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Played out wide. Oh, well played. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Abraham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Zico. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's a lovely, neat pass.
This is the time you need that pace.
Over to the left. Looking for the runner. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And there's green grass ahead of him. Great hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late...
Saka! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that. And we're talking fractions. That was a great try.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. Could move up a gear here. Played out to the left flank. Foden. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Real chance here. Well read, and the danger is averted. And there goes the final whistle. The deed is done. They are on the up. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, what can I say, Peter? This has got to be one of the best days of their careers for some of the players. No matter how you do it, if the table says you're good enough, then you're there on merit. It's no surprise some are getting quite emotional.
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It's a lovely, neat pass. Zico. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Hernandez. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Stood up well to him there. Spread it left. Can he get it through? Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe. And it's Vieira. Got a shot away! And he was alert to it. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both...
He's going for goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Botafogo just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
McAllister. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Centre of attention, of course, Zico. Now he can play.
Well, you know, he isn't just a playmaker, Peter. He puts the hard yards in, and he has the presence to be quite a strong leader too.
So it's no surprise that so many idolise him and emulate him.
Brazilian flair and elegance is tough to emulate, but very easy to admire.
Van Dijk. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Saka. That's an excellent interception. No goals as yet. Hernandez. Zico. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And that is expertly dealt with. Yeah.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Saka. Vinicius Junior. And it's Zico. Interesting ball. And the shot! Goal! Gremio! And Gremio are in front.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Gremio have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Saka, Del Piero. There's some great running on show here, but ultimate has a shot! It's anyone's ball now.
Botafogo are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's headed upfield. Vieira. Cafu. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Lampard.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Safi Sali. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. He's cut it out. Gremio with the corner. There first. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Antonio Silva. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And Bastoni. Hernandez. Vinicius Junior. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Looking for options for movement. Saka. And that should get the job done. Real chance! Oh, another save.
Zico can only think of disappointment right now, but he'll get to appreciate just how good that save was.
Can he finish?
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Not a lot we need to say about that. Well, he has managed to get that all wrong. Hernandez. And the half-time whistle goes. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Botafogo really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Premio are looking to break at pace. Pass is just off target. Works it forward. Now it's Zico. Spread out to the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's through, now is he in? Bellingham! Done delicately. Saka. That looks a good ball through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Antonio Silva getting this one clear. Vinicius Junior. Hernandez. Ronaldinho has found the net here, of course. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 2 then. Botafogo are looking to go forward now. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Ronaldinho.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
The pass is intercepted. Bellingham. Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And they can counter here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Vinicius Junior looks to go up and over. Oh, important interception. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Saka. Vinicius Junior. And now the breakaway. Played out towards the right wing. Ronaldinho. Botafogo do have a chance to counter here. Ter Stegen. And Alexander-Arnold. Antonio Silva. It's Bellingham. Bellingham. Good spot, he's seen the run. And there's his chance to lead the counter. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Saka. Hernandez gets it clear. And here's Del Piero. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. That has been cut short. Bastoni. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's put paid to a promising move. I was just lacking in accuracy. McAllister. And he's in on goal! That is a brilliant interception. Aimed beyond the defence.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Del Piero. That's very neat. And Del Piero! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Del Piero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substituição no time do Grêmio.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Camisa 9, camisa 7, Ronaldinho.
And he's there to clear it.
Para a entrada de
Botafogo have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Camisa 20, camisa 11.
And it's Zico, looking for the runner.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Bellingham. He's looking to set free a runner.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Your final thoughts, Jim?
It's just a bad day in the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place
Hello,
in the
everybody,
minds
and
of
welcome
the
to today's
footballing folk
match.
in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Stoichkov, spread it left. Fiddles it through, and smartly reclaimed. Threads one in.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Chance to finish. That was a matter of inches.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Has a look and plays it forward.
I think we're actually in for a treat here, Peter, because we get to see Hristo Stoichkov. Never one to stay in the same position. He has a lovely instinct for his trade, and his trade is goals, many of them.
Indeed, Bulgaria's best ever, surely.
Always kind of makes me feel he's going to score.
And the shot! He scored! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Saka. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Zico.
Botafogo are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Saka. Stoichkov delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high caliber show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Saka. It's Bellingham. Saka. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And here's Del Piero. Hakimi. Hakimi tries making a foray down the right. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi! Sticks it away! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Messi. That has not gone well. Vieira. Mbappe. Oh, played right into his path. Botafogo have reclaimed it. And the counter is on. Now it's Stoichkov. Del Piero. Spread out to the left. Oh, this looks sharp. Hakimi. And here's Stoichkov. Shifted it to the flank. Big header! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Chooses to go back. And here's Saka. So what can they make of this? And he's there to retrieve it. Zico. And it's Zico. Saka gets into some space. Botafogo are still behind as we reach out for half-time. That has been slung wide. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Saka. Oh, well played, well played. Vieira. Shifted upfield. Time and again they are repelled. Bellingham. Played out to the left flank. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Vieira. That's really well manoeuvred. And there's the end of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
The stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Hakimi. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's been picked out. And Del Piero! Guardiola. Adams. And back to the keeper they go. And Gabriel. Chouameni. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Can he put it away? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
In with the challenge. Saka. Bellingham. Stoichkov. Quality ball.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Zico. Saka. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nicely weighted ball. Aim forwards. Bellingham. Look at the space here. Brilliantly cut out. Interesting ball. Now it's Del Piero.
Mbappe really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Tries to cut back. Oh, that was vital. Well seen. Saw that come. He's gone for goal! Terrific effort, just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cafu, pass just lacking in accuracy. Saka. Guardiola. It's Bellingham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of Bellingham! Now, who's going to be first to this? And here's Stoichkov. Lampard does well to get it back.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
a sensational save! That's a lovely, delicate pass. Saka, and they win it back again. Hakimi. And it's Stoichkov. And Stoichkov! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! A finish right from the top draw. And they are cruising away.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary. Good effort from distance. A whisker away from making it 4.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Aimed in towards the centre.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Crossed in once more. And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Good spot, he's seen the run. Hakimi. Messi. He's looking wide. Mbappe. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Messi. He's in space and looking for options. Hakimi plays it in.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Looking for the run. Gets his pass away. Adams cuts out the pass.
Botafogo really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Tries a shot! They are rampant! It is no contest, it is a landslide. Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And now he has 2. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Shapes to shoot! Bellingham. Saka. That's a good run down the left. Can he get it through? Stoichkov. Stoichkov!
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Stoichkov. Saka. Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. Has a go! So that's it. It is all over. Botafogo suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Botafogo desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.